Hello and welcome to this new course on Intermediate Unity 6. This course might be a bit different than most of the courses you took so far. Instead of going over a list of topics which we want to teach, we flipped the approach to teaching game development. We first created a full medium-sized game and then broke it apart into the individual sections which you need to understand in order to recreate it. Let me show you what I mean. Roughly speaking, our game is an homage to the famous maze runner Pac-Man. It is, however, more complicated than you might think. Our version, Cookie Man, has several opponents, or as we call them, monsters. And those monsters have different strategies how they chase Cookie Man. For example, what you can see here are Archie and Pochi, who work together as evil twins. One of them is trying to intercept Cookie Man's path, while the other one is trying to attack Cookie Man from the back. In order to make this work, several individual problems have to be solved. First of all, we need to be able to create a level. And we don't want just one level, but instead we want to learn a technique by which we can create dozens of levels in just a few minutes. The next thing that we will need is a custom grid system. This grid system will make it much easier to position the level, to place objects on the level, and to ultimately implement movement and navigation. Speaking of movement, because we now have a grid, we can implement a very precise movement system which lets our player chase through the level as if he was on rails. And now that the player can run away, something has to chase him. And for that, we will have to add some AI characters. AI characters are only dangerous, however, if they know how to navigate. And before we move on, those circles and squares are nice for playing around, but a real game needs to connect some animations. So our monsters can navigate, but for an interesting gaming experience, someone needs to tell them where to navigate to. So in one of the larger parts of the course, we will implement this pretty serious state machine that will control the monster behavior. With this state machine implemented, sometimes the monsters will chase you, sometimes you will chase the monsters, and sometimes the monsters will just do weird stuff. And this is just the beginning. To make the game work end to end, we will have to cover several other topics. We will discover how to set up an efficient architecture for our project, how to make our scripts communicate with each other. You will see interfaces, abstract classes. You will extend mono behaviors. And for the haters, there will even be one singleton. All of this will be discussed pretty thoroughly with lots and lots of graphics, such that no matter how much or how little you know about Unity, you should be able to follow along. So whether you are a beginner who made some first steps in Unity or an intermediate dev, I promise that this course will bring your skills to the next level. Hope to see you in the course.